spirituality. My name is Remains West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place for separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about some very important topics. This is for people that like to travel. If you are a traveler like me, or you are thinking of going to somewhere to stay, this is like a sort of an easy spiritual tip that you can be using to make you more successful in the place that you are planning to live in, and it's going to help you a lot. For people that are in the this current era, we have what they call Japa syndrome in Nigeria. People are traveling everywhere. Everybody seems to be running away from the continent, running away from Africa. Many of them claim to be running away from hardship, from suffering, from persecution. Many youths are trying to escape the continent, especially Nigeria, due to the irresponsible government that we have. And many of them want to go abroad and try to strike it there and see if they can be successful and make it or just relocate permanently and just naturalize. This is their aim to naturalize. I used to have that dream as well. In fact, I did my own jackparing. I left Nigeria 2009. That was when I traveled out of the country. And since then, I've been traveling all around the world. I have a lot of travel experience. Today, I want to share some experience with you for people that are traveling to other parts of the world. This thing you can do to help you, and it will be better for you to try to make contact with the spirits of those lands that you are staying in. Okay, it will help you in the area of your prosperity and in the manifesting of whatever dreams and aspirations that you have. This is very important, and I will tell you why. Before then, I would like to talk about websites, a new website called Afro Needs. This is a website that was created by one of our sisters, a very nice sister. This website is dedicated to the promotion and marketing of African businesses, Black African businesses all over the world. So if you're a African entrepreneur, you're in America, UK, Europe, any part of the world, Australia, Africa, you want to promote your business, you can register on this site called AfroNeed. Okay, so that in case any African person is traveling to any part of this your location and they are looking for African businesses to patronize so that it can become viable, we can be able to spend our money inside our community. You can be able to locate these businesses. So the link of the website is under this video called AfroNeed. So please register your business there, and so that we can be able to grow and people can expand and stuff like that. Okay, so check the website and do the needful, and you'll be glad you did. So today I want to talk about how you can be able to, why it's important to make contact with the spirits of the land that you're living in. One thing you will find in this heads in this life is that every land, every place, every group of people have their own type of deities, their own understanding, philosophy of life and nature. And when you travel to different places, you will see different people with different characters, and they have different deities. And you find out that these people, this group of people, they are sort of loyal, or they pay reverence, or they venerate those deities that are living in those places. Okay, and this with time they build a kind of personality and characterization, or they try to live in harmony with those deities. So let's say you're from Africa now, you travel to America, to a place like New York or Washington. By the way, I've never been there, or But from people that have been there, you will find out that the people there, their behavior, their character is totally different from people that are living in your place. Okay. So when you get to this kind of place now, you discover that, oh, you are now in a new country, a new city. Things are different in this place. What do? You adapt to that difference. You start living like them, dressing like them, eating like them, doing everything like them. Okay, what can we say in this regard? People can say that the atmosphere, the environment has influenced you or impacted you in a way. Okay, it happens to everybody. In that case, we can say the spirit of the land have now influenced you. If you begin to stay there for quite some time, there's a high chance that you might begin to think like them. Okay, you now adapt, think like them. Maybe if you like the way they are doing things, you become one of them. In that case, you have been assimilated. Okay, you have not become, you will not see this person is now a New Yorker. It's no longer an African anymore. So the spirit of New York has possessed that person, have taken over that person. That person is half African or half New Yorker, or some people will just totally forget about their former self. They will just blend in. They'll say, I'm not from Africa anymore. I'm a new person totally. I'm now a New Yorker. I want to become like this. I want to forget my original. They just start living like that. Okay. So you're going to find this kind of situation in the life of many people and all over the world. Okay. So what I'm trying to say here is that every city has their kind of spirits, that prevailing spirits that is controlling that place. When you travel to different cities, different countries, you will find they have different spirits that are there, different behavior, and you kind of set to blend in. If you like the place, you don't like the place, or you have no choice, you just blend in. There are some places you will go, the people are very bad, they are kind of wicked, like my first experience when I went to Egypt. I went to Egypt, I discovered I went to toilet in the airport, came out, I was pressed. The next thing I see, I don't know that a policeman was standing behind the door. Immediately I came out of the toilet, the policeman walked in to go and be checking. I was shocked. I said, what kind of behavior is this? So later on, I got to know that these people, they tend to treat black people like this. And these people, they are racist. They have this kind of racist spirit in the country. That when they see black people, police tend to follow you around. And they just want to criminalize you or to treat you in a certain kind of way. You will find some countries have this kind of spirit of racism. When you go there, they have spirit of racism. Some have spirit of hatred. Just like that, you see some kind of people, they are tribalistic. When you go to their place, you go to their city, you visit uh, their towns, please find out that these people, they tend to not too friendly to strangers. And what kind of people is this? You will see the environment, the general environment, and you will see, can I accept this kind of behavior? Can I really live here? Can I adapt? And you will make up your mind. And you make your decision if you want to stay, and you stay. If you cannot stay, you leave. So you will see these kind of situations there. I have experienced some good situations. I've already experienced some bad situations. And normally, if I go to somewhere that the people are not welcoming, I don't like the way they treat me, I normally leave. I don't accept any kind of anybody putting me in a second rate place. I'm not begging anybody to live in their country. If I see people try to misbehave, treat me in a certain way, I reject that kind of behavior. When I was in South Korea, I used to think South Korea were good people until I went there for a PhD program. I found out that we are very, very racist, fucking racist, idiotic people. I left the country. I left the country. I almost fought them in the country. I insulted them a lot too. I did not accept that kind of behavior. I have to leave them. So when you go to certain place, you see the behavior, you find that these people, they are kind of evil people in a way. You just leave. Me, some people will say, okay, let me bear. I'm here to make money. For me, I don't put myself under pressure. I don't put myself, I will just leave that place. Okay. You will find some countries are welcoming, some lands are welcoming. You find some lands are, how will I say, they are just the way they are. They are myopic and they have some kind of myopic spirits there due to their kind of thinking and understanding. Okay. So what I really want to say in this video is that when you go to a certain land as a spiritualist, a good way to understand the lands is to kind of to make contact with the spirits or the deities that are controlling that place. Okay, you can make spiritual contact with them by meditation or by just doing a simple research. Sometimes immediately you just get into the place, you will just feel it. Okay, you just know, like if you go to a country like Thailand, maybe you step in, you find that this is a pure Buddhist country. You will see it everywhere. You will feel it in the air. That spirit that is controlling the place, you will actually feel, perceive, see the spirits. It is very, very strong. That you just cannot ignore it. You'll be able to know that this is what this spirit is carrying. Can I be able to stay this place? Can I? You will see it in some countries. If the country is welcoming, you will know. If they are pretending, you will know. Most times you will see these prevailing spirits in the character of the people living in that place. How they treat you, how they talk to you, how they associate with you. You will see it in their behavior. Then if you, it is something you can be able to work with. You can go deeper by trying to make contact with that deity. This might involve you visiting a shrine of that deity, of one of the deities. You can visit the shrine, do your meditation, give offerings to the spirits as a sign of respect or as a sort of sacrifice or something, so that the spirits of the land can be able to give you their blessing for you to be able to get what you want from that land or manifest what you want from that land. Okay, this is a very good way of making contacts with the land to be able to get what you want, to be able to live peacefully. And there are some certain land you go that the spirit is just so negative, or for whatever reason you don't want to make contact with them. You might choose not to do this, and you can still do what you want to do in the country. For instance, when I went to Philippines, I got to that country within the next night. I had a vision whereby three spirit came to me. These spirits, they were monks, they were reverend fathers, because it's a Christian country, and it's Christianity, the spirits of Christianity that is controlling that place. So the spirit that came to me in that trance, there were three priests that I saw. They were their monk, that their cassock, old cassock, they came. I saw them, but I didn't talk to them. I don't even want to have anything to do with them because I hate the religion of Christianity. So I look at them, I was angry, and they left. So I didn't talk. So that day I knew that, so these are the spirits that are controlling this place. And if I have wanted to do something with them, maybe I would have made contact with them. That will involve me going to church and trying to do some Christian things. It was a Christian nation. You cannot just ignore this. This is the spirit controlling that place. So they rule there. That is their land. Okay, that is what I saw there. So maybe if I am somebody that is looking for something from anybody, from Christianity, I will go to church. I will likely get it. But me, I'm not just interested in doing anything, making any kind of connection with that religion, anybody. I believe myself so much. I can be able to do things I want to do without anything. And I was there and I did everything I wanted to do. And I left. So you're going to find this when I was in other countries too, India and Malaysia, I experienced the same kind of things. Every land have their kind of spirits that is controlling them. This spirit is made up of the elemental spirits that you're going to find, those elemental spirits that are present in that land, and plus the spirit of ancestors, people that have died before. We can say some of them are ascended ancestors or spirits of that place that have died, and for whatever reason, they are still them. Some may be ancestors, some may be trapped. We call them, all of them, we classify them as the dwellers of the land. Okay, you will make contact with these people. And the characteristic of these people, the mentality, their personality, is what is prevailing in that place. Okay, their mindset, you will see this, you will notice this. And if it's something you can be able to work with, you will work with it. And you can. But if it's something that you cannot tolerate or you don't like, you can choose to reject it. But working with it might help you if you are somebody that is looking for help or assistance, especially to succeed in that place. It will do you good to work with them, to plug into it and flow with them. You will get what you want, okay? But if you have enough capacity on your own and you don't need to work with them, you can still choose to stay on your own, okay? In those days where I was not too strong and spiritually, when I used to travel, you just go to somewhere. The first place you go, you connect with people of the land and you try to flow, try to make contact, and try to know what is going on. And they tell you this is the way people behave here, this is the way they do here. As a new person, you start doing the same thing too. You get advice from the people that have been there for so long, and you do what they do in order for you to succeed and survive. Okay, this is the way people normally do. But in the essence of spirituality, we go through the spirit, we go to the deities directly, and try to make contact with them. What this will do is that this way is much more faster. It will give you a deeper understanding of the spirituality of those people and what they really believe in, what they stand for. It will give you a deeper understanding of their spirituality, their mental states. So you can be able to know how to use it to your advantage. When you know the way certain people think, you can be able to manipulate it if you choose to. Oh, these people believe in this, they believe in that. You also claim to believe in the same thing, and you use it to your own advantage. For instance, we all know how Christians behave. Just dress up, go to church, pretend and lie, and you are celebrated. You do like them, and when you get what you want, you run away. And another thing is that it will also make you understand the moralistic behavior of the people. Too, there are some people that are trying to prove that they are morally sanctimonious, especially in the spiritual sense. There are other people that are just plain hypocrites. There are other people that their morality is much more relaxed. There are some people that are also very, very liberal too. Making contact with the deities will also give you to understand their kind of view of morality. There are some cultures you go whereby incest is okay. Some people have been to some places in Laos. I've seen that they have incest as part of their culture. It's okay for mothers to sleep with their sons, for fathers to sleep with daughters. This is normal in some kind of or spiritual system, in some kind of. But in my own place, this is an abomination. Okay, you will discover some kind of, even in the so-called Judaism, you will see that incest is normal. Brothers marrying sisters is very common for cousins to get married in Judaism. This is their culture due to their own selfishness and greed. Greed of they prefer for brothers and sisters to get married than for their sister or brother to marry outside the family, because they believe that their blood is sacred. They are the choosing people of God, and they are so greedy that they don't want to share the family wealth with any stranger. So they rather have their children get married to each other to retain their purity and to retain the wealth in the family. So you're going to find that in some land, people think like this. Okay? You're going to find that in some land, racism is their modus operandum. Anybody that does not have their skin color is treated as a slave. There are some kind of places that some people that will not even allow a stranger to even come into close to anything they hold sacred. Even their temples, you are not allowed in. This is their own behavior. And for whatever reason, me myself, I think we should make this our own modus operandi in African spirituality. We should not allow people that are not from Africa to come into our shrines. This should be adopted, because most times when these people come in, they pollute the place, they poison it, and they turn it upside down. So African shrines are very, very free. I will say if not the freest in the world. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry just come to Africa, they can just walk into any shrine. The next thing they are asking for initiation. this is it is too free, in my own opinion. And of course, they get initiated because a lot of priests and traditionalists are hungry, and who will blame them? So this is another problem we're having. So when you go to different countries, you want to stay there successfully, try to find that the spirits that are controlling that place, their belief system, what they believe, the deities, and try to connect with them. Sometimes you may not find them, but you connect with the spirits of nature in that land. You can do this, you go into nature to give offerings to the spirits of the land, give offerings to the spirits of the water, and just do your thing. You will find out that whatever you are there to do, we will succeed in doing it. It will become much more easier for you. You will have this kind of on this kind of favor that most people will find difficult to get. Okay, this is the secret thing I'm telling you guys. So, okay, this is something that helped me in my travels to different countries, and it's a sort of kind of hacking into the spiritual system of the place, and getting some assistance from that place, and these assistance that people will not normally want to give you. But you can be able to connect to the deities of that land, you can be able to get things faster. The people will just give you this favor. They may not know why they are doing it. They will just like you naturally. And you get to do the things you want to do peacefully. And when you get what you want, you leave the place peacefully too. You are not hurting anybody. And you are there to do the things you are supposed to do. And most times when you come into the spiritual system, you find out that it responds very fast. Most times when I go to a place I do rights, I always get very positive results. Besides, most of the time, the people there, they always kind of neglect their spiritual system. They don't take it that serious. And when they see somebody that comes from another place and you do rituals, it's a sign of showing respect and honor to the deities as a stranger, as a foreigner, and they appreciate it more than even their own people that don't do it in such a way. So they tend to give you their assistance for you to do things. Not everybody will come to a land and will respect the gods and the spirits of that land. Most time people just come there like tourists to just misbehave and exploit you, shit on the place, and they just disappear. But if you can be able to show some respect in a way, it can go a long way to really help you. And it will help you to accomplish your goals faster, to your manifestations faster. It will give you connection, respect, and influence. Sometimes going to some of these temples, or you get to meet some people that you may not normally meet and when you meet them in this kind of spiritual settings, and the connection seems to be stronger than say you meet the person in just a regular meeting place where you know some things that are sacred to some people and you take it sacred to you have much more stronger spiritual connection than just regular meeting. Okay, so it's a good thing that people can do. If you are a traveler, you travel to different places, you will make contact with different kind of people, different kind of deities. And some people used to ask me, like 2 days ago, a guy asked me that he's being visited by Hindu deities, and he's an African guy. My experience with the Hindu deities is that quite natural. If you're living in Asia, you've been to India, Thailand, Malaysia, Laos, Cambodia. There's no way you're not going to get in touch with Asian deities because these are the spirits of that land. They control this land. They are Asian spirits, right? You're living in their land. It's only natural you will get in touch with them. And quite naturally, if you are a spiritual person, you will make contact with them and you will have one or two friends. So what will happen is that if you have these contacts, for whatever reason the deity choose to seek you out, you will can easily ask what they want to do, and the experience that needs to be done, you do the things, and if you're willing to work with them, you work with them, but eventually whatever thing you are doing with them will still connect you back to your own native original spiritual system you are supposed to be practicing. Okay, in my case, when I was in Thailand for about 8 years, it's very natural that you have friends that practice Buddhism, and sometimes you go to temples. They're giving you food from the temple. You also give them food too. You visit the temple, you do what they are doing, and the side they pray. You also light incense. The light incense. This is very very normal. And if you practice the religion, you will get in touch with the deities that are in that religion. Like during my time, I was able to make contact with Buddha. In a trance, I was able to make contact with Ganesh and several other deities. And what during that time I will say of my spiritual evolution is that that present time is what was needed for me to be able to survive and to sustain myself. So that is the spiritual knowledge that I was able to acquire then. But as time goes on, you evolve, okay? You will evolve and you will meet other spirits too. So when you work with some deities for a while, due to the fact that you are close together, you living in their land, it's only natural that you have to work with them because they are there all the time. You are also there too. You have to acknowledge them and you have to go through them. When you're doing your spell, you're doing your rites, it's in their land, so it's only natural you do it with them because they get it faster than you calling deities that are very, very far away, all the way from Africa. Before your deities from Africa will come, these ones are already here. So you need to give them the things you need to give them before you will give the ones from Africa. Okay? So they are there and they are very active. So it does not make sense to ignore them. You just cannot ignore them. You have to do things with them. But if you are not there anymore, you are now back in another country, in your African country, there is no point of you calling them anymore. Okay? Because you are not living in their land anymore. There's no point. If the spirit is still visiting you, maybe it's for visitation's sake to say hi to you. Or maybe there are some issues that are not resolved before that needs to be resolved. And you trash out the issue. Ask the spirit what is the issue that needs to be resolved. They will tell you and you resolve the issue. This is the way I see it. So when I was there, I was working with the Buddhist and Hindu deities. Okay, even when I left Asia, I still wanted to connect. There was a particular deity, Kali, was one of the deity I kind of admire very much, and I feel connected to her. So even when I left Asia, I went to Cape Verde. I still wanted to connect with Kali because I feel that I have this connection with her. And I started meditating to her. And after some time, she came. She told me many things. And she actually appeared. She came. She told me many things. She showed me some things. I have narrated this story several times before of how I had an issue in Malaysia with one Hindu deity that slapped me. It was Kali. I did not know. She told me certain things. And but we cannot work together. It's not my destiny to work with her. Okay? So she left. Immediately she left, another deity came instantly. And that deity is one of my primary deity now that I'm working with. So for my own experience is that not all of them you can connect with. Your own deities that you're supposed to work with is the ones that will be with you all the time. And I'm not in that land anymore. Maybe if I go back to Asia again, I might make contact with some of them. But right now, I am not working with any Hindu deities anymore. That part of my life is behind me. And I don't think I will work with them anymore because I have enough. My hands are kind of full right now with these ones that I have. I need to focus on these ones. These are my African deities that I'm currently working with now. I am still discovering many things, trying to uncover many things. And I think this is my destiny. This is where I am supposed to be right now. Okay. So I think my time of working with other deities have passed. I don't know how long my present contract will last with these ones, but right now it is ongoing. I will continue to work with them until maybe I have been able to accomplish all the things I am supposed to accomplish. Then maybe another set of new spirits will come. Then I will start working with those new set of spirits again. So this is my own experience with working with different deities. Right now, I'm in Africa, and the African deities are right in front of me. So it doesn't make sense for me to go beyond them. And I'm already here in the motherland. What else do I need? Maybe tomorrow I might find myself in Russia or maybe Antarctica. I have to start working with the deities in Antarctica. Then I will start, everything will change again for me. I don't know. But right now I'm in Africa, and the African deities are here. So I have to face what is in front of me. Okay. So this is the way I see it. So if you find yourself in any country, you are living any part of the world, try to find the deities in that place and work with them. It will help things, it will make things easier for you in that country. Trust me. Find them. They are the ones that are there, the principal deities controlling the land. Try to make contact with them, give them offerings, and tell them to get in your side. It doesn't matter if they are Christian spirits, if they are Hindu spirits or Buddhist spirits or Mexican. As far as we are living in their land, they have the ultimate power. They are the first point of reference. As far as we are living in their land, you just cannot ignore them. You have to find a way to work with them if you want to get something from that place. But if you believe you have much capacity, you can be able to do things by yourself, and everything will still go well with you. You can do it like that. Okay. So this is what I have to say concerning this topic, the importance of working with spirits of the land that you are living in. Okay. There are many benefits to this. It will give you connection, deeper understanding of the people, and it help you a lot. It may help you accomplish your goals, help you make good quality friendships, relationships, and give you influence and power in that land. Okay, a good way to understand the mindset or nature of a people is to study their spiritual system. You're going to learn many things. You're going to learn many secrets about the people, things that they will not tell you by themselves. You're going to discover so many deep things about the people in their spiritual system, and this will help you a lot in their understanding. Part of the reason we need to keep foreigners out of African spirituality, part of the reason I don't teach African spirituality to foreigners is for this very, very reason. Okay, we need to protect things that are sacred to us, and what is for you is for you. And if you don't value what you have, people will desecrate it. So you value it by protecting it, by keeping it unpolluted, by making it very difficult to infiltrate. Okay, this is a way for you to protect it. And a word is enough for the wise. So this is what I have to say today. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell close to the subscribe button. And of course, if you want to learn African spirituality, if you are from Africa, and it doesn't matter which part of the world you are living in, I teach authentic, original African spirituality. African spirituality is not all about hocus pocus. It's not about superstitious beliefs. It's not about unnecessary bloodletting, killing of innocent animals. It's about knowledge and wisdom for self-development, self-improvement, and nation building. If you are looking for that knowledge, you're going to find it here on this channel. And that knowledge, of course, is power. So register for my program. It is not expensive. It's way, way, way better than being ignorant. Okay, register. I will teach you what it means to be an African person. I will teach you what you need to know about African spirituality. Okay, then if you have not gotten my book yet, the book on quantum physics, it is still here waiting for you. This is a very, very good book that will take you into the inner intricacies of African spirituality. With the knowledge in this book, you can be able to understand what is going on in this present world, and you can be able to update your body of knowledge. Okay, thank you very much, Stephanie Harlan. Thank you for your $10 donation. There is one issue I need to talk about now. I appreciate these donations, but you see the problem I am having now that you are giving me $10. YouTube is taking $5 from that money. This is the pain I am having. Last month, people donated up to $40 from to me on live chat. You know how much I got? I got less than 20. It's so painful. The money I'm supposed to receive last month from YouTube was about 200. They say I have $277. No, I need to tell you all these things. But I don't know how you to do it. I got 214. Somebody will donate money to me now. You have donated $10 now. They will take about $4.5 from it as their own fee. Then not only that one, they will still take, I will still have to pay tax again from that $5.5 to American government. So I'm not really getting anything from these donations. That's why I don't encourage people to donate money to me. If you really want to donate to me, please contact me. I will give you my accounts or PayPal, or no, I don't use PayPal anymore. I will give you how you can be able to make that donation to me. I will give you my account so that I can receive the full $10. Now you give me this money. Now you're happy that I give if it was $10. But what I will get at the end of the day is less than $5. It is painful. The thing they pay me. I am not working for YouTube. Why would they be taking my donations again? So this is why I don't tell people to donate. You say, I give him 10, I give him $20. What will reach me is less than half of what you originally donate. So please, if you want to donate money for me, just tell me that I want to donate. I will give you an account how you can be able to make the donation so that I can receive the full money, so that I'll be very happy. I cannot be working for YouTube. The money that YouTube takes from us, many people here on YouTube, they are your posing. After you say YouTube say they pay you $200, they will say you have to pay tax to American government of about 23-24%. So if YouTube pay you $200 minus 23% from that money, that is what you will get. As if that is not enough, somebody will still donate money to me. They will still take almost half of that money for their own self. Then I will still have to pay tax on that donation again to American government. What is wrong? This is why I don't tell people to donate, because it's like I'm working for YouTube. Already I have enough videos here. They're already making money advertising on my videos. They cannot be still dipping their hands into my donations again. Can you imagine? So that's why I don't encourage people to. If you want to donate, tell me, please, I want to donate. I will give you accounts so that I can refuse. At least I am entitled to that one, right? Am I not entitled to that one? If they want to take money for advert, they should take, but they should not put their finger into my donation. This is the problem I have with these people. I cannot lie. YouTube does not pay me more than $200 a month for all these things I'm doing. Many people will come on YouTube, they'll be bragging that they're receiving $5,000, this, that. We that inside the business, we know how much they pay. We know how much we get. Before YouTube will pay you substantial amount of money, they would have cleaned you enough. So we don't really get anything much. When I started YouTube originally, I know nothing. I was listening to these people that claim these so-called big boys that they're getting paid a lot from YouTube. I was thinking that I just need to do these videos, then I will use the payment from YouTube to be maintaining the channel. I never knew that you have to get at least 1,000 subscribers, then you have to get 4,000 watch hours, then before they start paying you 1 cent every day. I never knew all these things. When I opened the channel, I see I cannot even make anything from the channel to even maintain the channel, and this channel is taking my time. I have to diversify. This is how I start selling products and offering services in order to keep the channel running, because YouTube takes your time. You want to open YouTube channel, social media, it takes time, precious time. And then when you start doing this thing, you cannot do any other thing anymore. And then people start calling you for consultation. I need help, and I find that I start talking to people for 4 hours a day for free. 4 hours I will never get back. Even when I want to sleep, people will call me. They have this question about African spirituality. They need help. They need this. How can I sustain? This is how I start charging people money. This is how the thing changed my life. I never planned all this. I just thought that the channel will run by itself. This is how my life changed in YouTube. I never knew this is what is inside. It's like a secret society. People that are inside, most of them don't want to tell you the truth. They want to give you the impression that they are living large because they're looking for sponsorship money. If somebody comes on YouTube now, it needs sponsorship, you tell you that YouTube is paying him $2,000 every month. So you want me to talk about your product? How much are you going to pay me? Then you start negotiation from $5,000 or maybe $1,000. Many people do like this. So it's like a hyping game. You hype yourself so people think you are big, and then you can get money from people. This is the game they're running on YouTube. So when I discovered this, I say I cannot run this game. I am here to deliver a message. I will try my best to deliver it. If people want to support me, they can support me. You want to buy my product, but the main thing is that the message, I have to get it across. Okay, so this is the reason I am here doing all those things. So I have adapted, but I don't feel happy whereby people dash me money, that they will still be pinching from it. If you want to send me money, keep it, send me privately. So you give me $10 now. What will reach my hand is less than $5. Just know that one, that you have given me $5. YouTube have taken the rest one. Okay, just know that. But I thank you very much for your gesture. I still thank you. This is the way it is now. Until maybe we will have another platform, or maybe YouTube will change their mind, or maybe things will get better in the future. But this is the way it is for now. I have to tell you the truth. This is what we are facing in this YouTube thing. Okay, so you have to survive. For in the mind of YouTube, you are using their channel as an advertising platform. That is what YouTube thinks, that they are giving you a space to advertise your product, to share your opinion. So they make money off that you're supposed to be paying for that opportunity. This is the way YouTube thinks. They see you as a business, nothing more, nothing less. Okay, so as you are here, you have to use that opportunity to sell your products to make money. So why not I advertise my book? I have to advertise my book too, advertise my services, and make sure that I make it worthwhile. So this is where YouTube is. So when you get into the game, you will know most people inside, they don't say anything, they don't tell you, they just pretend. I cannot come here to pretend. I will tell you the way it is, so that you should be better informed. Okay, so this is the way we are here on YouTube. You can go and ask them, and people will tell you the same thing. So I thank you for watching nonetheless, and it's an exciting day as usual. I will still continue to bring informative, educative topics on African spirituality, and we'll still continue to grow and empower ourselves. So if you want to learn, I teach it. If you want to buy the books, they are here. And you want to buy your spiritual products too, in the same advertisement fashion, I sell all those things. So you want to do your consultation, I do all those things. Apart from that, I wish you a very wonderful day, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace. Oh, wow.